Hey guys, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game about falling in love in high school called Love Battle High School. Love Battle High School is a 2 to 4 player game where players are playing as a hero who's trying to win the affection of one of these 5 different girls. So you're going to do that by moving your hero into special rooms, maybe taking the actions of these rooms, moving the girls into the rooms with the hero to build up the love, maybe seduce the hero. But you got to watch out for the other girls because they may be in there and throw some jealousy cards on you, which are going to hurt you. And every period, there might be some teacher that gets in the way and causes something bad to happen. That's a quick overview. Let's go to the table, see how it plays.
All right, so here we have a game of Love Battle High School, all set up almost for 2 players. Let me go over setup really quickly. First thing you're going to do is you're going to give each player 5 key tokens, which are going to function kind of like the money and the points. They look like this. You're going to give each player a token of the different colored girls. So I'll show you green, but there's one of every color, which you can see across the top, and you can see their standees right here. You're going to give each player a card of each color girl. So you can see I have the 5 colors of girls here. And then next thing you're going to do is you're going to put the girls in the appropriate starting rooms. They each have laid out where they're going to go. And I put them in the appropriate rooms. So let me go over where they are real quickly. Rin, the purple girl, is going to start in science class. Katsumi starts in art. Yuki starts in the cafeteria. Sakiko starts in the history class, and Eika starts in occult studies. And there's a boy, the hero, he starts in the entry hall. You're going to put the meddling cards on the meddling space. They'll come into play at the second period. You'll put the condition cards there, and across the top, based on number of players, you're going to put a different number of plot points. So in a 2-player game, you're going to have 4. In a 3-player, you'd have 5. In a 4-player, you'd have 6. Final thing you're going to do to get started, each player is going to bid who they think is going to be the one true match. Basically the one that the hero is going to fall in love with. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can, in a multiple player game, more than 2, you can bid 1, and then if you get that right, you get 5. Or you can vote for a love triangle, and if both of these 2 people are the highest, then you get extra points. But in a 2-player game, you're going to vote for 2. And if you get one of them right, you get 5 points. If you get both of them, you still get the love triangle points, but you only need to get 1. So in this case, I'm just going to randomly pick one. And I'm going to keep them face up so I know what I've randomly picked. So I'm going to go with orange for player 1. It has the 1 on the back so you know. And I'm going to go with green for player 2, just to keep it a little mixed up. Normally these will be face down or back in the box, but put those up there, lock them away. But I want to keep them here just so when I'm playing, I can kind of focus on what they picked. All right, so now we're going to get started. On a player's turn, they're going to take 2 different types of action. There's a hero phase, which you can see on this card, the player aid card. The hero phase, which you're going to do these things in this order. And then there's a girl phase, which you're going to do, which is laid out in the back. You can do these in any order that you want. So you can do girl first or hero first, but you can only do one of each. So once I do the girl phase, I can't do a hero phase and then go back to the girl phase. I do the girl phase and I do the hero phase. All right, so first thing we're going to do, if it was not the first period, we would draw a meddling card, but we're not going to do that. So first thing we're going to do is just start going. So this will be player 1 because they have the 1 tokens, just randomly. So they have certain types of cards that they can play. So let me show you some cards. So we have flirting cards. They look like this. They're going to give some love and maybe do some other things based on what's going on. The trick to playing these cards is they are played in a few different ways. So you can discard this card to move this color girl up to 2 spaces. Hallways do not count for the girls. They count for the hero, but not the girls. So I could discard this card, move pink 2 rooms away. Or if I'm in the same room as the hero, I can play the card to do the action on the card. If there's another girl in the room, she can play, oh, she fell down. If there's another girl in the room, she could play one of her cards that would be a jealousy card if she was in the room with the card that I was playing. So just know that's kind of how that works. So we'll put her back. Where did she start? History. And she starts here. All right. So what I want to do on my turn first is I want to move the hero. So let's see. What can I do for the hero? I can move up to 2 spaces, take one of these actions. Let's see. I'm going to move into the occult studies. So I'm going to move 1, 2. All right. So now the hero has a couple actions he can do. He can take the room action, which is laid out on the box right here. Or he can kick one girl out of the room. He could take this girl and boot her out. Or he can draw a card of any girl. So in this case, since I went into this room with this girl, she's the yellow girl, I'm going to go ahead and take another yellow card. All right, so that was my hero action. I'm done. Now I will do the girl phase. Now I can play as many cards as I want, do as many things as I want to do, and that's it. Each girl also has a special power. When I play some cards and it matters, I'll go into that. But each girl's kind of going to break the rules a little bit, depending on what they're doing and all that. So, all right, let's see. Yellow cards. All right, so I'm going to try to seduce the hero by playing this. So this says I can either gain 2 love or -1 key, or -2 love and gain a key. It can't be played if there are any other girls in the room, which there are not. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2 love. So the C goes to 5, which is good because I voted for her. And I had to pay a key for that. All right. And then this gets discarded over there in the discard pile. Let's see. I am going to then move... Man, I can't get any of these plot points either. Yuck. All right. And that's going to be all that I'm going to do right now. So that's my turn. Now we'll go to this player. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to move the hero and the girl, do it in any phase they want. And they voted for the green girl. So we're going to go ahead and try to get Sakiko in love with the hero. So first thing they're going to do is they are going to go here. 1, 2 with the hero. And they want to draw a card. So they're going to draw a Sakiko card. And they're going to play the punishment card because they're in the same room. It's going to give them 3 love. It would be negative if there was another girl in the room, but there's not. So it's positive. So green's going to get 3 love. So 1, 2, 3. All right. What else do they want to do? So they're also going to flirt. So they're going to flirt. It's going to give them 1 love. If there were other girls in the room, we'd have a problem, but there aren't. So they're going to play that. They get 1 love and they get to draw a card. Let's see. They want to draw... I'm going to go ahead and draw another green card. They drew this. Got another 1 love card. Okay. And that's all they want to do right now. Yep, so they're done. All right, so that's the end of first period. Periods are pretty easy, straightforward. Going to go to second period. Now, every other period going forward, we're going to flip a meddling card. And it's going to change the events of the game around. So 1 love to any jealousy card, plus 1 love to any jealousy cards played this period. So anytime a jealousy card is played, they add an extra love. So we'll put that there just to know that it's active. And then we'll keep playing. So back to player 1. Oh, let's see. Do I want to do girl or hero first? I'm actually going to do girl. So I'm going to discard a green because I want to move the green girl to here. Then for my hero action, I'm going to move him into here as well. Oh, nope. I need to, yeah. So that was it. I did these in a terrible order, but that's fine. So let's say I did the hero action first. So that's what I'm going to do. Hero action first. I'm going to do the room action. So now I can take this card back because I don't actually need to discard that. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to move 1 girl from any location to this room. Then if there is now only 1 girl in the room, quit falling over. If there's only 1 girl in the room, you get to roll a die. All right. So this is called a test roll. So what happens here, based on the number that I roll, is what's going to happen in this room. So I'm going to go ahead and roll, and then I'll explain what happens. So I got a 5. 5, there's something I want to say. +1 love to the girl in the room. Sweet. So she goes up 1 love, and I didn't have to spend any cards to get her in there. That was my hero phase, so now I'm on to the girl phase. Okay. So I'm going to... What can I do in the girl phase? I can move girls. So let's move purple. I'm going to discard this purple card to move the purple girl, Ren, into the closet. Now, I'm done. All right, so that was the end of that player's turn. Now we're going back to player 2. So they have the +1 to jealousy, which we haven't done anything yet. Let's see. Ooh. So for the hero action, they're going to keep the hero where they are. And they're going to draw a card. They're going to draw a purple card. They drew this. It's a good card. Does that. All right. So first thing they're going to do is they're going to do an irresistible energy flow because purple's already in there. So they're going to play that. What that does is I have to pay 1 key. So we're going to pay 1 key to play this card. And then purple gets 2 love. Then you may spend an additional 1 to 2 key for each key spent +2 love or draw 1 ring card. I'm not going to do that because this person has no investment in purple. So they're not going to mess with that. So they're done with that one. They have another purple card that they're going to play as well. +2 key. Or +2 love and 1 key. So they get a key, +2 love. Oh, and I was actually supposed to put 2 people in this bag. I forgot. So we'll say that they did put purple in there. Good job, me. And I'll say that I did blue. Okay. Duh. All right. All better. So now they did that. But before they played that card, they're going to play this green card. This is a jealousy card. So it's going to add 1 love to green, but they're going to get an extra love because of the effect. So that card gets discarded. And then I think they're going to be done for now. So they're done. We're going to play through 1 more period, and then we'll think you get the gist of this. So we get a new meddling card, +1 love to any enchantment cards played this period. All right, that's pretty cool. So now if we play enchantments, they'll be worth an extra love. It's back to player 1. Okay, so I have blue. I need to start upping blue. So let's take the hero. I'm going to move the hero 2 spaces. 1, 2, go over here. He's going to draw a blue card. Now blue's in the room with him. So she's going to play this to up her love by 2. All right, what else we got? We got a jealousy card, which I can't do. What are they in the cafeteria? Nope. All right, so player 1's done. All right, moving on to player 2. They want purple and green. So they want to get the hero back with purple. So actually they're going to go ahead and do this. So they're going to go 1, 2 with the hero. They're going to do the room action. So what happens, I'm going to roll the die. Whatever the die roll is what I'm going to do. All right. Oh, now this player would have actually claimed this card last time because 1 girl gains 2 love while in the cafeteria, which she did. So this player would get this card as well. So I'll put that right there so you remember. And then we'll refill. All right. So now we rolled the die. We got a 4. My boobs look great. +2 love to 1 girl in the room. So pink is going up 2 love. All right. Then they're going to move the pink girl out actually, because he just wanted to do that, and they'll move her, discard the pink card to move her to the gym. All right, so that is the end of that round because they are done. You're going to keep going like this through 8 periods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 8 periods. At the end of the 8 periods, you're going to look in here to see who has the highest love. So we'll go ahead and look. So one had blue and yellow, and two had purple and green. So if this was the end of the game, green has the highest, so they would have gotten the extra 5 points to add to their score for 2. And if they had any of these that they cashed in, they would have gotten points and all that. So you cash these in by going to the entry hall and using one of your hero actions. And that is how the game plays. So let's go up to the top and see what we think about it.
All right, so that was Love Battle High School. I gotta say, for this being a pretty straightforward game, it has some thinkiness. So I don't know if you can see it in the overview or not, but when you're deciding if you want to take your hero turn first or your girl turn first, that is really tricky, because sometimes you want to take your girl first to get them in with the room with the hero, but then you have to move the hero, and then, yeah, it's tricky. So it's a delicate balance to try to figure out what you're doing in that front. And then you're looking at those plot point cards to try to see if you're accomplishing some of those goals while you're in the room or while you're taking the action. So you're trying to keep those in mind because they're worth a pile of points if you can get those done. You're trying to keep track of the meddling cards because they may give you different things. You're trying to look in, trying to figure out what the other players are, kind of cards they're playing, to maybe figure out which girls they picked to be the one true match. Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's an easy game to teach. It's an easy game to play. But the decisions are pretty deep, actually, which is surprising. I wasn't expecting that, so that's a good surprise, and I really like it. So if you like fun games with some cool card play and some worker moving around and taking some random chance actions in some rooms, just having a good time, doesn't outstay its welcome. It's a fun game. I recommend this game a lot. So that is Love Battle High School from Japanime Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and keep gaming.